Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through some more Smash Run as Kirby. We played through as a little bit as Kirby, the pink puffball, or I guess he wasn't pink last time. You know, had two different colors, but we still played as Kirby. Had a lot of fun. This time around, though, we're gonna be heading through Smash Run, playing as King Dedede. Okay, we're gonna change it up. I wanna get a different costume. Okay, I'm fine with this. We're gonna have the pink costume Dedede this time with a more bruiser build. We have a little bit of like speed and defense sprinkled into the build, but it is majority bruiser build, which I'm honestly perfectly fine with. Dedede, I feel like is gonna benefit a lot from that. It's just gonna be great, just doing some heavy damage with this guy. So yeah, I mean Dedede, we know what to expect. He's definitely going to be a bigger character and is going to be one that's you know, going to be doing lots of good damage for sure. But I'm excited to see what Dedede has in store for him, for himself, because yeah, I don't know, he's always fun. He's always been a character I've always enjoyed, especially when it comes to like the different heavyweights. And I think it'll be a good attempt, hopefully. That's what we can hope for. And also, having a bruiser build for someone like Dedede, I feel like it's gonna be really, really good. So, hopefully, with any luck, it'll go well. I'm excited to see what Dedede has in potential to him. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. So, Dedede, let's see what we have first, though, for special moves. I think that might be the same, maybe? I don't think our side B and neutral B are different. Up B might be slightly different. At the same time, though, it looks the exact same as it usually is, so I can't really say much about that. And then down B... Okay, down B is different because he kind of like shoots himself forward a little bit. Okay, interesting. So I think that maybe I'm wrong, but I think that down B is the only one that has any difference to it whatsoever. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not going to be utilizing these special moves all that much, aside from, again, I guess like the up B, because that's like the main good one, the one that's going to be useful for sure. Let's get this bruiser increase, which is going to be great to have. Oh, I jumped. I promise you, I jumped. We're gonna be doing some heavy damage. Bruiser build plus the massive boost in our attack right now. Well, now it's gone, but still, we were doing a little bit for a second there. Where do I even go with Dedede? I feel like I want to go maybe this way. Yeah, let's try going this way, and then we'll see if we can find anything good. Hopefully, maybe you can find like a room potentially. I really would like to find a door if that's possible in this run through. That would be pretty great, but I don't know. Depends on how lucky I end up getting. I don't think there's usually anything over this way. Oh my gosh, what the heck? There were like 5 explosions that just happened there all at once. That was insane. Thank goodness I got out of there like safely. Okay, Dedede, what can you do? What can you do? Dedede's fun. I mean, like, I'm enjoying playing as Dedede every time I get a chance to play as a character. I'm always heavily enjoying whenever I do get to play as him. It's just that, you know, sometimes in an instance like Smash Run, where there's like just so much that you gotta like worry about, on top of just like trying to live and like keep all your like your stat boosts and your collectibles, it's a little tough. It is definitely a little tough. Dedede could potentially, you know, be a little bit of a difficulty in that kind of area, I guess. But maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, Dedede so far, I mean, hopefully I don't jinx it, but so far Dedede's doing quite well. I think he's doing, honestly, quite well for himself. It's another heavyweight where it's like, they have a lot of power and defense to them, and they are just really fun if you know how to play them properly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of feel. That's kind of like my main, I don't know what the word is. My philosophy? I don't know. I'm just like kind of being a little goofy right now, but like kind of, right? Kind of my main philosophy on like playing some of these bigger characters. So yeah. But they're fun characters. I do like playing these big guys in something like Smash Run. That makes the run through a lot more enjoyable sometimes, compared to like other characters that may not be as enjoyable. Oh hey, I actually like kind of. Oh my gosh, Dark Knight, relax. Hold up, I want to actually like. Why? Oh my gosh, it's so unfair sometimes when they give you like when they do some stupid stuff like that to you. Okay, Okay, no Dark Nut kill. He was close to dying too, which is so disappointing. I could have easily killed him off too, but then like the game had to be stupid. I should have just got the invincibility off. That would have been smarter. Okay, this guy is like pissing me off too. Freaking bomb dude. Yeah, I hate these guys. I forget what they're called. I think they're from the Kid Icarus games, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they suck. They suck quite a lot. Screw. I'm just gonna use the Horizon Beam, just because, you know, we're like almost done with this run through, so it's like we might as well just like try and hurry this up, make my life a little easier. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Anything over here? Not really. Let's do a Horizon Beam, because we can. And another one. Damn it, even hit him. I was way too high. Okay, we want to kill Stalfos. Man, Stalfos is like such a pain in the ass sometimes, honestly. The fact that you just keep shielding over and over again, you really have to like work around that shield sometimes. It's kind of a pain. But we did it, we did it. We had a death, which really sucks, but you know, it's still an overall okay increase in our stats. I think the attack is definitely where we're gonna excel a lot in. Hopefully the final battle, it's a team battle. Why does it always have to be a damn team battle? Holy crap, I hate these so much. These are not on like Jungle Japes, but still. Would rather not have to deal with a team battle, because it's tricky trying to rely on a CPU teammates, because they are pretty damn useless, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes they can be useful. I remember, I forget it was, I think it was like last episode. There was an instance where I got a team match kill with my teammates, and it was like actually pretty cool. But overall, they're not super reliable. They're not really fun to work with. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, not the biggest fan of these team battles. We're gonna go for it. We're doing pretty well from what I can tell. I think we're gonna win this easily. Bam! That should have killed. There we go. Again, Dedede, like it's so fun just to play as a son of a gun, especially if you get like a really big increase in your physical attack. Then it's like, wow, you're just doing a hell of a lot of damage. I tried. I almost SD for a second there. That was crazy. But we did it. Easy monies. Easy monies. I don't even think they got a kill on us, which is kind of funny. So we kind of, you know, demolished them. Or, sorry, I kind of demolished them pretty heavily. Yeah, look at that. They did nothing. I just got 5 kills in total. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad first round. Not a bad first round. Let's see how the second round's gonna go. Hopefully we're gonna get a good stat boost, potentially. Okay, Game Boy Dedede with another Bruiser build, which honestly, I'm fine with. Let's just do it. I'm happy with another Bruiser build. I'm not gonna complain about that whatsoever. But yeah, something I wanted to kind of speak on since it happened a little bit. It's been about a week since, you know, as of recording this video, since it has happened. But like obviously I haven't been able to get a chance to talk about it on one of these episodes yet. But we did have the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. That did in fact happen on April 2nd. And it was crazy. It was pretty freaking crazy. A lot of cool reveals, a lot of cool showcases. We can talk about like price and stuff like in a moment, but like I want to just talk about really quickly the Direct itself, because the Direct was incredible. Like generally, just the moment of being present during that Direct and just watching it, it was so fun. And the reveals that they had were incredible too. Like let's go over some of them, right? Obviously, first off, you know, the Switch itself, we got some more talk about like this different specs, how like one, it's going to be 1080p a 1080p screen, but it's gonna be 4K docked, which is insane. Really cool that we're finally getting 4K support on a Nintendo console, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And up to like 120 frames per second. Oh, let's go. I love these rooms. These are the best. These are absolutely the best. And you know, just some more stuff about like the Switch itself, and there's some pretty cool things. I guess primarily just like the specs. I think the 4K capabilities on top of being able to, you know, just kind of. What's nice is that it's just a stronger version of the Switch, kind of. I guess a stronger version in a way. and it's gonna allow for a lot more capabilities than the original Switch had, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like third-party support. The Direct was like filled with third-party support. It was insane, but it was so awesome that we could like actually saw so many third-party games and companies like coming together and be like, hey, our game is coming out for the Switch too. It's awesome. It really is cool. There's a lot of cool third-party stuff that I was like super excited for. One of the main ones, actually, for me, being Street Fighter 6. It was like, I do like the Street Fighter franchise. I'd be able to see like that AAA game, you know, coming to the Switch 2, which is awesome to see. In my mind, I was like, okay, we got Street Fighter 6, where's Tekken? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tekken has to at some point join the Switch 2 lineup, right? They have to. I'd be so surprised, especially since like I feel like Nintendo and Bandai Namco have like a pretty good relationship. So it's like I'd be very, very shocked if we get nothing for a Tekken game present on the Switch. It can be Tekken 7 for all I care. As long as it's a Tekken game that's on the Switch, I'm happy with that. So we'll have to see what happens. But hopefully, if any luck, we'll get it. I definitely would love that so much. That would be amazing. But yeah, so a lot of cool games on the third-party side, but even on the first-party side, we got more talk about Mario Kart Worlds, of course. We got some insight into like these new types of Switch 2 games, the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games, which is just basically like taking like a handful of Switch 1 titles, but like making them essentially Switch 2 titles and just like giving them updates and stuff. Some games like Mario Party Jamboree and Kirby and the Forgotten Land like get full on like basically DLC added to their base game, which is actually pretty awesome, because you know, I feel like those games are good ones to give DLC to, for sure. I think those are definitely gonna be worth it. And then like other games are just kind of primarily just gonna be like what's it called? Like performance upgrades, like for Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They're just gonna be primarily performance stuff, right? Which is fine, which I'm definitely fine with. I mean, it does kind of suck that they're gonna cost money. There are some of those upgrades that are going to be, you know, you're gonna get them for free, right? But like some of the bigger upgrades, like for Mario Party for Kirby, where you get like full-on DLC, or for Zelda, where you're gonna get like a massive improvement, right? You know, in like graphics and stuff. There's a bit more talk about like, you know, what if that pricing is worth it. I feel like maybe for some of it is. I think honestly, in my opinion, for Zelda, it shouldn't have been. I think it's like rumored to be like what, $10 or something for those upgrades. I think $10 is a bit much, if you ask me. I think it is a bit much. But like $5 max, I think would have been fine. But it is what it is. New Donkey Kong game, which was insane to see. Kirby Air Ride is coming back. There's a lot of really cool things to like be excited about when it comes to the Switch 2. That's all I'm gonna say. But another freaking team fight. Are we kidding? Oh gosh, this game just loves the team fights. They really just love them. And it's on this stage too. Oh, fantastic! Just beautiful. But yeah, and then it just comes to like general pricing that people have been really talking about, and like that's been one of the big vibe killers, I will say, of like the Switch 2's like reveal and whatnot. Well, not the reveal, but like the aftermath of the Direct. Yeah, it's been a little hectic since then. And rightfully so. I mean, the Switch 2 is gonna cost like for what we can tell, and like this is based on US prices, what was revealed at the beginning. But apparently it's gonna cost $450, you know, just the Switch itself, right? And it's gonna be $500 if you get it with the Mario Kart bundle, which is definitely worth it if you want to get Mario Kart. Even though if it's gonna be for a limited time, it's still gonna be worth it, especially since the new Mario Kart game is gonna be freaking $80. So that's a little insane, but still, I think price-wise for the console, it's not bad. It's a little bit up there, but it's not bad. It is not bad. The games though, it's gonna be where things are gonna get a little bit tough. To really be like, okay, that's acceptable, because it's not really super acceptable. But we'll probably talk more about it in the next episode. But we did it. Oh, I thought for a second I got 0 kills. I'm like, how the heck do we win? Okay, but there we go. Not bad, not bad. We played through as Dedede. Dedede was fun. Dedede was a lot of fun. I know I definitely talked a lot about the Switch 2 in that second run through, but yeah, I mean, just main premise of the video, Dedede, a lot of fun to play with. I'm glad we got to play as him today and got some wins with him. But that is it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Thank you so much for watching. In the next one, we're going to be heading through playing some more Smash Run as, of course, Meta Knights, the next set of Kirby characters. And we'll see how Meta Knight goes. Yeah, so subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch and all of the other channels, are, of course, down in the description. If you haven't checked out the new Pokemon channel, please go do yourself a favor and check it out. There's some good content coming up. I'm doing 3 videos a week. If you like Pokemon, you know, if you want to see your boy do some battles online and like the different generations, then like, hey, go check it out. Some good stuff. Definitely worth your time. But with that all being said, I'll see everyone in the next one. Pop-Tarts out.